This is our actor snapping feature that we added to Unreal Engine about a decade ago when we were starting on Obduction. We had a couple requirements of not wanting to have to dig into submenus and to quickly be able to, with a simple key press, be able to snap any actor to any surface. Unreal does have a surface snapping feature, which is incredibly handy, but there were a couple of things for us that it just didn't fit. One of the things is you actually have to grab the gizmo. It does a really good job, but it does mean that you have to have focus on the actor. And one of the hopes was that we could essentially take an actor and drag it anywhere without having to touch the gizmo. And so we came up with a feature where you hold down the B key and it doesn't matter where you click, the actor will follow and align to the surface. We have also a couple other versions of this using modifier keys to where if you want to snap the actor, but you don't want it to rotate, you can hold down the control key, and this will allow you to place it without aligning uh, the rotation of the actor. The other one is to hold down shift. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense when it comes to a mesh, but what's really handy is decals are actually X facing down. And so if we were to grab a decal and do a simple B snap, this is actually misaligned using the default configuration. But if you hold the shift key, now it's aligning your decal exactly the way you want it to the surface that it's snapping to. And then the final version we had is to hold down the Alt key. Now, in this case, the pivot is at the avatar's feet, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. But if we were to grab a rock, you can see the pivot is actually the thing snapping to the surface that you were dragging on. But if we want to lift it up, this will actually Alt will snap the lowest vertex to whatever it's hitting and still align it. And it doesn't matter where I decide to click, as long as I'm holding down the B key, the actor will come along for the ride. And that is our snapping utility.